Moving to paradise sounds perfect until it's not. What if I told you that some people who move to Emerald Isle end up regretting and leave after a year or two after their purchase? Hard to imagine, but it's true. My neighbor down the street on Live Oak has his house for sale as I record this video on March 30th, 2025. I get it, life can get in the way, but his for sale sign prompted me to make this video in which I pull back the curtain on the 3 biggest mistakes people make when relocating here and how you can avoid them. Stick around for the one regret that can cause you many thousands of dollars. My name is Denis Raczkowski. I'm your local real estate expert here in Emerald Isle. And if you want to know more about living, buying, or selling and investing in real estate in Emerald Isle, my contact information is in the description below. I answer every message. And now, so you don't become the next person who says, I wish somebody had told me about that, let's dive in. Most people visit Emerald Isle in July and August and fall in love. The ocean's warm, the town is alive, and there's something happening every day. But from late fall to early spring, it's a very different vibe. Many restaurants like the Fish Hut Grill close completely. Others like Catherine's Bistro and Martini Bar and My Flip Flops Donuts open only on the weekends. The pace slows way down. Some folks love that peace and quiet. I'm one of them. Others feel the isolation and feel bored. If you're someone who craves energy, events, or people watching at the pier, the off-season can get you harder than expected, something akin to clinical depression. So here's my advice. Come visit in February before you decide to buy. Walk the beach while it's quiet. Talk to locals. Feel what it's like. That one trip could save you a ton of emotional turmoil later. Imagine you find the perfect sound front home. The price looks good, and you're already mentally decorating the porch. But then the flood insurance quote comes in. Wham, bam, sticker shock. Or worse. Some people even skip insurance altogether if it's not required. And one hurricane later, they are calling me devastated with the cost of rebuilding. Have you priced lumber recently? To mitigate the sticker shock, you need to know exactly which flood zone you're in and how much that impacts insurance premiums, resale value, and peace of mind. Don't worry, I walk all my clients through this insurance minefield because it can and does break deals. Also, don't assume that just because you're buying an inland home that you're safe. Ask all the inland folks about the homes that were damaged during Hurricane Florence in 2018. All right, so we've dealt with the off-season, we've dealt with insurance premiums, and now let's discuss the third big mistake most people make. It's called buying on the wrong side of the island. Emerald Isle is narrow, less than a mile at its widest, but don't let that fool you. Where you buy can dramatically affect your day-to-day life. For example, oceanfront gives you that epic view, but it comes with maintenance and exposure. Inland is great for stability and maximum protection from weather events, but without a golf car, the ocean or sound are more or less inaccessible unless you schlep everything by foot. Soundfront often has more privacy, has boat access for a particular type of boat, and wildlife, but even longer beach access walks. I had a buyer who loved boating and sunsets, and for those reasons they bought a waterfront home on Bogue Sound. Trouble is, the water depth is very shallow. It was too shallow for their dream boat. They ended up selling a year later and moving to Lake Gaston in Virginia. Knowing about their boat, I showed them a waterfront house on the mainland that looked out onto the Intracoastal Waterway, a big ditch that is constantly dredged to accommodate boats of all drafts. Know your lifestyle first and let that guide your location, not just what looks pretty in Zillow or in your mind. All right, bottom line, these three mistakes, these regrettable mistakes, are 100% avoidable if you work with someone who knows Emerald Isle inside and out like I do. My mission is to help you find the right house in the right spot for the right lifestyle and at the right price. If you're thinking about moving here, call or text me at 919-308-2292 or click on the links in the description below. I promise no pressure, only knowledge and helpful conversation. And hey, if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and comment below on your biggest fear about moving to Emerald Isle. I read and respond to every message. Thanks for watching, and don't worry, you're always way ahead of the game just by getting to this part of the video. See you in the next one.